So what's up, you guys? It is Tuesday. Let me just check my phone for the date. April 25th. I just thought I would take the time to make a video on how I got started with YouTube. Because I've been doing it for a while now. Like, I know that my subscriber count doesn't show I've been doing it for a while, but in all honesty, it's been like almost almost 3 years since I had this channel. So I'm just gonna give like a small breakdown with how it all got started. So I guess like around my junior year, I was really like, I was putting in work to just, keep it brief. I was training, I was putting in a lot of work in hopes of making my varsity soccer team in high school my junior year, because like I didn't get to make it my sophomore year. And I was like really like I was like my heart was like so set on like playing playing college soccer, to where if I didn't make varsity my junior year, I wasn't gonna have any footage for coaches, and that was it. It was over. And I realized I wanted to do that my sophomore year, and then I just started training like even harder, like outside of practice. Like I would wake up at like 4:45 in the morning, and I would just run. I'll just keep running until I get tired, and then I just take a shower and go to school. Like I was ready to go. But I already was like down like maybe like 20 pounds or something. Well, no, 15. My bad, 15. And my JV coach at the time, he talked to the varsity coach at the time and told him, he was like, yeah, I like his work ethic, but I want him to get in better shape so I can use him more. And what he meant was he needs to lose 50 pounds by next season. And I was just like, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll do my best to get there. So, I was really trying my hardest to do that. And I don't know what happened, but junior year just stressed the heck out of me. Like, I don't know why I struggled so hard that year in high school, but it was like, it was just a lot. And then tryouts came, and I was keeping up with most of the guys who were already on varsity, and I knew I worked harder than a lot of them, but I never lost like 50 pounds by tryouts. I lost like maybe 25 pounds, but like, it wasn't the whole 50. And, I felt like, well, I ended up not making the team. And then, I didn't lose hope. I was like, well, maybe I could train with them for my senior year. So I texted the coach and I was like, yo, can I possibly just like train with you guys? That way I could prepare for tryouts next year. And he said it was okay, but then he tells me that he wanted me to be a part of the team. And I was just like, okay, that makes no sense. He didn't put me on the list, but whatever. So, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, wow, I actually did it. I made it. And then, I'm training, like I'm sitting there and like I know I have to work harder than the other guys. So like we would have practice at 6 in the afternoon or evening time, whatever you call it. And I would just stay. I didn't have a car or anything, and I would just stay after school, and I would just practice with the JV team, and I'll just keep doing that until practice started. And I was tired, but I was still I was still pushing my weight around, trying to just make it noticeable that, hey, I'm here to work hard, so please like accept me, basically. And then when we were passing out jerseys, I was the only person that didn't get one. So I was like, I was confused. Well, now I'll be frank, I was bent. I was so mad. I was like, why didn't I get a jersey? And there were like 3 more left, and I was the biggest dude on the team, but there were 3 more jerseys left. 2 of them were in my size, but he said that we had no jerseys left. So I was like, okay, all right. I mean, I see that you're lying, but all right. And then whenever we would have a game, I couldn't do anything. I'll just sit there, because if you don't have a jersey, you're technically not a part of the team. So that's basically what happened. I would just sit there, and then like, I was telling my mom everything, and she was like, "Well, if you don't have a jersey, then what's the point of you going to the games? You can't play without a jersey." So she would not let me go to the games, basically. And every time I would ask, "How do I get a jersey?" He'll just say like, "Oh man, it's just not possible, you know." And then eventually, like he tells me that he kicked me off the team that I was supposedly a part of because he said that he wasn't seeing enough dedication from me, and that set me off because it was like you didn't see enough dedication, but unlike majority of the dudes that was practically like high during practice, like I was sitting there trying so hard to like get your attention to see that hey, I'm putting in all this extra work, but I wasn't dedicated enough. And it was like at that point where like the necessity for working hard just seemed mute to me. Like I just didn't see the point in working hard for anything because like it was like at that moment that was like the one like goal I had. That was like the one dream I was trying to like fulfill. And so when basically I felt like I failed, and I didn't see like a point to really just trying hard for anything. And that was when I hit a really low point. Like it was like shortly after, it was like every day I would wake up just mad, man. Like I was just mad. I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, I can't believe you failed, man. And then all that stress turned into me just like eating my emotions out. I think the term was like what, binge eating? Yeah. Except I didn't feel guilty afterwards. I was satisfied. Yeah, and then like, I basically gained all the weight that I lost back, and it was hard to smile. You know, I I would say like I was just I truly felt depressed. Yeah, and it was like the feeling that I had. It was just so strong, and I really don't know why I let myself feel so low. But like honestly, like I was truly feeling like suicidal. Like I really felt like I had no purpose. Like I really felt like there was nothing left for me to do except just go. Like just end it. Just end it. And then like as I was like contemplating like those thoughts that I was having, I was just like just sitting there. I was just crying my eyes out, just trying to figure out why I was having those thoughts. Like having those thoughts scared me. Like it freaked me. I was like, whoa, why am I thinking like this? And then after like a couple hours of just like crying and praying, I just like sat there, and then I was wiping my eyes, and then I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I don't ever want to feel like that again. Like I truly don't. And then the more I thought about it, I thought about all the friends I have that you know would feel almost as low as I did. And I was like, I don't want anyone around me to ever feel the way I did, because what I was feeling scared me, and I can only imagine how much worse it might be for somebody else. So I remembered like when I was 12, I tried being an artist. Yeah, I guess you could say like rapper slash singer, and I just stopped doing that because I just wasn't happy with it. But then I just sat there. I was like, dang, maybe I should start making videos again. And then that was when I watched a video. That's my dad going to the gym, by the way. I remember I watched a video, and I forget who it was, but it was basically just talking about like how important your happiness was, and how you can't let anyone take that away from you. And it was like when I watched that video, I was thinking about the thoughts that I had in my head, and I was like, wow, you know what? This video really like reminded me that I have a reason to smile. Everyone has a reason to smile. So that was when I just sat there and I was like, I want to return that feeling that was brought to me to someone else or many people. So I just sat there. I was like, I think I'm gonna start making videos again. And really, it was kind of at first it just started with me just documenting me going from this to like a freaking Adonis. But it was like more and more I would make videos. People would tell me like, dude, you really like inspiring me to like want to do better with myself. And it was like when I saw how when I just saw how something as small as what I was doing was move, like, was just like, just like motivating others to want to, change whatever they're doing. It hit me. I was like, wow, I'm really making a difference out here. So I just said, I was like, I can't stop doing this. And I'm not gonna lie, not too long ago, like, what month is it? April? Maybe like 7 months ago. I was just like, I almost, well, I didn't, no, I didn't reach that same level of sadness, but, I just wasn't happy. And, just stuff happened that, I just wish didn't happen. And it, it hit me harder than I would expect it to. So, I just sat there. I was like, ooh, wow, really sad. And then I just took a break from like everything. Like even when I'll go to school, like I'll go to school, not really talk much, go home, wouldn't talk to any of my friends or anything. Well, I would, but like very, very seldom. And you know, and then the one thing I remember, I was like, dang, what got me out of that sadness? And then I remember it was like, oh, I saw a YouTube video. So I just randomly watched a YouTube video, and then the amount of joy I had just thinking about, wow, I wish I could make a video like this. It just reminded me, I was like, wait, I can. And then I just sat there and I was like, you know what? I don't want anyone feeling the way I'm feeling. So that's where I'm here. And, you know, it's so hard to explain to someone how much value they have when they don't see it themselves. But, you may think that you're meant to do one thing, and then when it turns out that you weren't meant to do that one thing, we all get stuck. Sometimes we all question, like, what is my purpose, or what is my worth? What exactly am I here for? And, one way or the other, we're all gonna find our way. And pretty soon we will all look back at how much we tried to do one thing when we were meant to do whatever it is we were meant to do, and we'll just look at it with no regrets. And that's how I look at almost every single bad situation I've been through in my life so far. Like when I first felt like a huge level of depression and sadness, like, yeah, I didn't make the varsity team my junior year, but I ended up making the varsity team my senior year. Ended up getting a plaque for all my hard work. And then, I even was able to sign with like a college team for a short period of time. But, that didn't work out because I just couldn't afford it. It was just a lot. But no one can tell me that I didn't make that happen. Like I was so freaking determined to where it was like as much as I wish things were a little bit different, I would sit there and I'll look back and I'm like, wait, do you see how hard you worked to get there though? And it's like I could take all that hard work that I put in for just that, and I could just put that same amount of hard work into something else, which is why I am a YouTuber now. Because I love making videos. I love doing things that make people happy. I love giving a person a reason to smile every day. Every bad moment is a good experience. I want to be able to take whatever I do on my channel, whether it's a vlog, a skit, a challenge, or me just dancing slash singing or trying to, like I want to be able to have whoever's watching my video just sit there and genuinely smile because they were happy with either they were happy with what they saw, or whatever they saw reminded them to be happy. But I'm gonna end this here because I actually have to go and study for an exam I have in a couple days with my friend Aaron. But that's not until later. But I'm going to be spending the rest of my time editing this video so that you all can watch. I'm just going to go because I still don't know what to say at the end of my videos. So if you like the video, just hit that like button, share it if you need to, or if you want to. Thanks. And yeah, I'll just see you guys next time. So I'm just going to do the little thing where the subscribe thing pops up, and then that'll be the end. So, boom!